the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Welcome to today's presentation of Huntsville High School Hornet Baseball. It's time for the Hornets Baseball pregame show. So let's send you down to the diamond with color analyst BJ McMichael and the voice of Hornets Baseball, Collin Neill.
And a pleasant good afternoon. A little windy, was raining a bit earlier, but things seem to have calmed down. Little clouds in the sky, but not a drop of rain in sight. We are here in Nacogdoches as the Huntsville Hornets will be taking on the Nacogdoches Dragons. Playoff hopes in jeopardy for both of these teams. It's going to be a big, big matchup against these two teams that are vying for a playoff spot. Nacogdoches currently in the final one. Huntsville Hornets one game back of that final playoff spot. Can they get back into the win column and enhance their playoff chances? We're going to have to find out tonight. Hello, everyone. Collin Neill alongside BJ McMichael. BJ, welcome back once again.
Yes.
I mean, well, BJ, me and you have talked about it quite a bit before this pregame show. I mean, Huntsville has to win tonight.
Oh, they have to, yeah. And we'll probably make reference to it all throughout the game because here's the thing. You win these next four, you're in. Right?
Oh, yeah.
You control your own destiny. You don't win them, well, then you're leaving it up to chance and leaving it up to some other teams to not win and come through. So you'd rather keep it in your own hands here as Huntsville goes against Nacogdoches. They're chasing them for fourth place in the district. And, you win these two, you get a leg up on Nacogdoches. You also have a win against Lufkin that you're hanging on to there. That could even get you a little bit further up. So, yeah, it's Huntsville. Here's the thing. You just gotta get the win right here against Nacogdoches, and the last time you faced them, it was a 10-0 victory.
And here are the district standings right here, right in front of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Kingwood Park Panthers, who the Hornets got swept in the season series, are first place at 8-3. Porter Spartans are 7-4 in second place. Lufkin Panthers at third place, 6-5. Nacogdoches Dragons, who the Hornets will be facing tonight, are 5-6. Sole possession of that fourth and final playoff spot, and the Hornets are outside of it, one game back at 4-7, and the Dayton Broncos are 3-8. And just want to give you one last good look at the standings here, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot is on the line tonight. Porter will be taking on Kingwood Park. I believe the first game is at K Park at 7 p.m. tonight. And for Lufkin, they'll be facing Dayton twice this week. And with Huntsville facing NAC, BJ, overall, the standings are really going to get implicated tonight depending on how things go, not only here but around the district.
Yeah, things are really going to shape up after tonight and Friday night. You're really going to have a sense of what exactly you need to do to make sure that you capitalize on whatever you can. Hopefully, after tonight, we're celebrating a win. And here's the thing, just for the mentality of the Hornets, right? If you win the next four, you're one game above 500. So you're wanting to finish on that positive note to end district play so that you carry some momentum going into playoffs.
And let's talk about the Hornets last time out. They unfortunately got run-ruled by the Kingwood Park Panthers 10-0 in 6 innings. And it was just overall, BJ, I mean, we got to be blunt about it. It was just not a good night.
Oh, no. You got 2 bombs given up, 2 home runs given up, and K Park hitting, and just there may have been a little hangover, carryover from the previous game. Hornets being up 5, having a 5-0 lead going into the 7th inning and not able to hang on to it. So there's a little hangover from that. There's so many things that factor into play there, but great thing about baseball is there's always a next game, right? And so you just got to get to the next game. Leave that behind, have a bad memory, and face the opponents you're facing right now. You can't do anything about the games you played before, but you have to do something against your opponents right now.
Yeah, and but this is a team that the Huntsville Hornets have faced before and won in blowout fashion. They beat Nacogdoches Dragons all the way back on March 21st at Huntsville. They won it 10-0 in 5 innings, and BJ, you were there for that. I was there for that, and a lot of Hornets fans saw it. It was just a smacking. I mean, no one expected it because these two teams have played each other close over the past couple of years.
Yeah, Durham had a 1-hit, 0 runs over 5 innings, and absolutely run-ruled them 10-0. So Nieto, Doris, Batten also got multiple hits for the Hornets that night. Batten and Doris and Nieto also collecting these hits and led the Hornets to victory. So, going to depend on some of these same guys.
We got a guest appearance by Assistant Coach Corey Heiderich, grabbing his laptop. We're still charging you. Yeah, just charging the iPad. Just make sure they got a game changer going on their end. But, I mean, like you said, just a really great win overall by the Hornets in that district game. It was overall just a really good win. And those early wins against Porter, Nac, and Dayton have really mattered. They're the reason why in that Lufkin game where they came back and won at Lufkin, those wins, I mean, albeit they seem insignificant because they happened, but to me, they are very, very significant. And going into Nacogdoches, the Hornets have a lot riding on their back. They have their back against the wall, but as they say about pressure, can it burst pipes or can it create diamonds?
Yeah, and these guys, they've been around pressure before, and having those big, I mean, what bigger pressure than the first game of your district play to start against Alabama commit and a U of H commit, walk away with a 2-1 victory. So, starting off the season like that, you definitely wouldn't have kind of drawn things up the way they've gone now. But, you just got to face what you face and go through some of the things you went through and the victories you had before. Those have got to carry you on through now. So the Hornets, they concentrate on that, win these next 4, they're in.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go ahead and step aside for a bit. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. That interview comes your way next here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments with that interview.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Welcome back to Justin Jennings. Coach, last time out got run ruled by K Park, but there's still a good chance to try to get up into the district standings, and just your thoughts on the matchup and then heading into this one.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to play for. We told the kids yesterday there's, mathematically there's still a chance to finish second place. So the main thing is we told them that at the end of next week, we want to be able to control our own fate. We want to control our own destiny. So we just want to take care of us and do what we need to do to be successful and take care of, these wins. And, tonight's going to be a tough one. Nacogdoches is, they're a game up on us right now in the win column. And, it's always tough to play here. So we'll have to be ready to go. It's going to be a good test for our kids tonight. And, I'm anxious to see how they're going to respond after last week.
Yeah, last time we faced Nacogdoches about a month or so ago, y'all ruled them 10-0 in 5 innings, and they faced Luke last time. They couldn't seem to touch him. But now that they are facing him a second time, what's the approach been like for Luke coming into this? He's got to command the strike zone, which he did last week for 6 innings, and then we just kind of lost it there towards the end. We're going to get a much better effort from Nacogdoches tonight, much better effort than we got from them last time they came to our place. So we're going to have to play well. We're going to have to pitch well, and Luke's going to have to command the strike zone with 3 pitches, and he's going to have to locate the baseball. They've been scoring some runs of late. They've been doing a little bit better job offensively. So and they always play better at home. So it'll be tough for us tonight. Anything specifically about Nac that stands out to you?
These guys at the top can run. They can hit. They got the Bland kid. The last few games, he's been in the leadoff spot. He can really run, and he can really hit. So, and then they got a couple guys after him, shortstop, and then the guy that'll pitch tonight, Jones, that can swing it a little bit. So we've got to be able to neutralize the 1 and the 2 and keep them off the bases. That way they don't give an opportunity to run. And then we got to be able to, those middle guys, we got to be able to just shut them down. And if they do get a hit or whatnot, or if they do drive a ball in the gap, it needs to be with nobody on base. So, like I said, it's going to be tough for us, and I think we're ready. They practiced pretty well yesterday, and they know what's at stake, and I think they'll be ready to go.
You moved Doris down to the 2 spot and moved Batten up to the leadoff spot. Just anything about that?
No, we're
we're still looking for best case scenario. You know, we've scored runs, and you know, we scored some runs last week, and we did some good things. You know, we're leaving too many guys in scoring position. We're leaving too many guys on base. So we just flipped a couple guys here and there in a couple different places, and you know, just maybe some more RBI opportunities, and maybe they'll do a little bit better job of executing from that regard. But that's it. Nothing more than that.
And you put Van at second tonight. Just what are your thoughts on his performances, and not only in game but in practice as of late?
Yeah, Van's done a good job for us the last couple weeks. You know, he's kind of been on the cusp of playing for a month or two, and you know, we just kept telling him, you know, hey, you're going to get a chance. You're going to get a chance. Just make sure you're ready to go. And you know, he's gotten a chance last week, and he did a good job with it. And we're going to roll him back out there tonight, and I anticipate he'll do the same today that he's done the last week.
All right, Coach, before I let you go, what are the keys to breaking this skid and getting the series win against Nac and getting a leg up on the standings?
We're going to have to compete our tail off tonight. You know, over the last couple of years, you know, we've struggled at times here, and it's a tough place to play. It gets real dark when the sun goes down, and it's kind of hard to see at times, and we're just going to have to compete. We're going to have to compete from the first pitch to the last pitch. And, you know, I think when we get some opportunities, we get some guys in scoring position, you know, we've kind of struggled of late of you know, leaving several guys on base. I think last week we left over 20 guys on base, and, you know, that just can't happen, not in district games that are meaningful. So, you know, we got to compete, and we got to do a better job of getting guys in when they're in scoring position. And if we can do those things, I think we'll be okay.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time as always.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. That was head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. When we come back, we'll bring you the starting lineups. And ladies and gentlemen, first pitch from Nacogdoches will be underway. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back to the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Your starting lineups tonight. First, for the host, the Nacogdoches Dragons. Leading off will be number 5 at center field, Sir Modric Bland. And at the 2 spot will be at second base will be number 1, Austin Dearborn. At third, and the starting pitcher for the Nacogdoches Dragons, wearing number 9 on his back, Isaac Jones. He'll be at the 3 spot. At the cleanup spot will be number 7, Cade Godfrey. He'll be at shortstop. At the 5 spot will be number 15 in left field, Connor Brady. At the 6, number 3, a little weird handwriting, Tyron Matthews. That's right, Tyron Matthews. He'll be at the 6th spot. Wearing number 3, he'll be in right field. At the catching position at the 7th spot will be number 4, Drew Dora. And at the 8th spot will be number 6. At the 6th spot, it'll be Connor McNanich. And at the 9th spot, to round out the Nacogdoches lineup, will be number 10, Aiden Key. So it's Bland, Dearborn, Jones, Godfrey, Brady, Matthews, Dora, McManich, and Key. And for your Huntsville Hornets, a little switching up, it goes like this. Leading off will be at left field, number 1, Jackson Batten. At the 2 spot will be number 7, Gage Doris. He'll be doing the designated hitting duties tonight. And center field, as always, the always reliable number 3, Cooper Molness. He'll be in center field. At the cleanup spot will be number 3, Noah Nieto. He'll be doing the catching duties as always tonight. At the 5 spot, rather, wearing number 2 at third base, Collin Sanders. Batting in the 6th hole, and your starting pitcher for the Huntsville Hornets tonight will be number 11, Luke Durham. At the 7th spot will be number 8 in right field, Austin Taylor. And at the 9th spot, back at first base, will be number 28, Brian Parker Jr. Holden Langley, wearing number 6, will be holding down the shortstop duties on tonight. So it's Batten, Doris, Molness, Nieto, Sanders, Durham, Taylor, Brady, Parker Jr., and Langley. BJ, while we still have some time, what are your keys to tonight's ball game?
Yeah, keys tonight are just get off to a hot start, right? You're the visiting team. You're wanting to come in and make a statement. So I think just getting off to a hot start, and you could look at Coach changing up some things in the lineups. You heard him in the pregame show, if you weren't able to hear him. He said that we've left about 20 guys on base, and so you don't need to leave those potential RBIs out there. You're going to want to get them around. So maybe messing with some or changing some things up in the lineup will kind of help get some of those guys around. But man, I think from here on out, it's got to be just consistent defense, right? You and I were talking earlier that they were working on bunt defense, and so the fundamentals, right? They've got to come into play. It's fielding the ball. It's getting the ball thrown over to first base. It's looking runners back. It's making the routine fly ball catches. It's making the routine out. So coming down the stretch here, you're going to have to shore up your defense. So I think getting a hot start, your offense definitely has to show up. Give some insurance runs to your starting pitcher, your ace of your staff, and seeing if you can get the victory here and carry that over to Friday at Cape Bar Ross.
Well, that was BJ with his keys to the game, and now we'll do it for the pregame show. Ladies and gentlemen, first pitch coming up next in just a couple of minutes. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports. That concludes your pregame show. We now head to break, and then we'll bring you first pitch. Be right back, folks. Stay tuned.
This has been the Hornets Baseball pregame show. Get ready, Hornet Nation. First pitch is next.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Thank you. You may be
The following is a KSAM Sports presentation on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's springtime in East Texas, so you know what that means. It's time once again for Huntsville High School Hornets Baseball. Now let's send you down to the diamond and join your Hornets Baseball broadcast team. Here's Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael.
Playoff hopes on the line here in Nacogdoches, Texas. These teams battling for that final playoff spot, but the Hornets, as we all know, are vying for a lot more than just that 4th spot. They want a lot more, but time is running out. 4 games left, and tonight will determine a lot here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Hornets versus Dragons in a little bit. Hello, everyone. Collin Neill alongside BJ McMichael. BJ, well, we're about to get going here. Just any final thoughts? Going once, going twice.
Yeah, man. I just want to see, I want to see these guys be ready, and they get to start off with the bats, right? So,
yeah.
I would love. Can I be selfish? Can I ask for? Let's get all the way through the lineup. Let's bat through the batting order and get back to the top of the lineup. Maybe go one through here at the top of the first.
Beggars can't be choosers,
Okay,
BJ.
okay. Then I'll take the first 3 getting on and getting a couple in.
All right, well, starting for the Nacogdoches Dragons, it's someone that the Hornets haven't faced at all this season, but they're going to get first look at him. It will be starting on the mound will be number 9, Isaac Jones, the senior right-handed pitcher. And folks, we're also going to keep up with Huntsville Lady Hornets. They will be facing off shortly. They're about to begin down at Dayton, Texas. They're trying to keep not only they made the playoffs, but they're trying to go for something more, the district title. Carlos Zimmerman and Luke Scott are on the call for that one. And we got double barrel action on tonight here. BJ, it's going to be quite interesting.
Going 2 different directions, right? Dayton away one way south, Nacogdoches up north and east for us. So, yeah, we're all over the state of Texas right now, especially the state of East Texas. And hopefully our girls can get the victory down there in Dayton. And hopefully our boys can pull out this victory here at Dragon Baseball Field.
Yeah, I guess they're exchanging lineup cards with the umpires. I guess the umpires may have showed up just a little bit late, but it all works out. They're exchanging lineup cards, making sure everything looks spick and span here in the Nacogdoches. We're about to get underway here. BJ.
Yeah, we're right here underneath the announcers, so just in case we get drowned out a little bit, we're right under the speaker here for here at Nacogdoches. But hey, these guys look like they're ready to come out and play. Hopefully there's no hangover from the last 2 games. It's a great evening. We were wondering if we're going to get some rain, and the field, well, it looks good because it's turf, right? Don't have to worry about it being too wet out there. And our Hornets are going to be ready to play. It gets me excited about next year when we have our field like this. It'll be turf, and so coming here to their newer stadium makes me look forward to ours.
Yeah, and I talked to some of the players before the game. They seem to really like this turf because they seem the ball bounces a bit more predictably than in the previous other away places they've been at. And K Park, that field was quite interesting. I wish you were there to see that because it was interesting just to say the least. But, perfect weather, a little windy. It was gusting during the pregame show, but we seem to be all right. It's calmed down, and we're about to get going. We're about 3 or 5 minutes late, as of course got to have Jones some time to warm up. Press box still giving out the lineups as we speak, and but we seem to be ready to get going here, BJ, and.
Yeah, here we go, Jack.
Yeah.
Game 2 versus Nacogdoches. Last time, as you were talking about in the pregame show, defeated them 10-0. Again, call me selfish. I wouldn't mind having that again, a replay of that.
Well, leading off this time for the Hornets, it was always Doris, but now it is going to be Jackson Batten.
Yeah, and here's a good thing about Jackson being a left-handed batter. He finds himself on quite often and is a threat to steal.
First pitch is high and away for ball 1, and we are underway.
And you want to turn a walk into a double pretty quickly. Jackson's one that can get that done for you on the base path.
Jones from the windup swing, ground ball. It will go foul.
Yeah, Jackson, that one coming inside. I pretty much guarantee you if he gets anything on the inside, he's probably going to be turning on it, especially to be able to get it down that first base line.
Wind blowing from left field to right field, coming sort of from left center. Jones pitch, high and away again. Ball 2, 2-1 now.
Yeah, you can see the flags in center field. They're whipping pretty good over there. Papers flying on our table here, so wind could play a factor in some of these pop-ups.
Next pitch evens up the count at 2-2.
And that's the routine stuff we were talking about, right? Pop flies going up. Being able to play those the right way and get the ball back in and make the throws when you need to make them.
The 2-2 pitch from Jones is high and away again. That runs the count full. Gage Doris waits on deck.
Yeah, Jackson, be patient here. Got to protect that plate, but you can also if he starts tailing away again, let that go by.
Full count pitch, foul. Good battle to start off this ball game.
Yeah, it really is. Came in, tried to challenge him on the inside there, and Jackson was ready for it. Just fouled it off to the backstop there. But you got to know if he's seeing an inside pitch, he's ready to turn on it.
He is hitting 290 on the season. Trying to get on base here. Full count. Swing, ground ball up the middle, past Dearborn for a base hit. Good start for the Hornets.
Yeah, that really was a good start for Jackson. Such a patient at bat there, working the count to 3-2, fouling off a pitch, staying with it, driving it right back up the middle to get your first batter on first base and to start things off here for Doris. Give him an opportunity, and you got to watch Jackson. I would imagine maybe the first 2 or 3 pitches he might be looking to go to second.
We'll see what Coach Heidelberg and Coach Jennings have him doing here. First pitch to Doris is high and away for ball 1.
And he may even wait and see if Doris gets a strike, too.
Doris has struggled as of late, probably a reason why Jennings decided to move him down, but he's a guy that can pack some power and get on base. 1-0. Low as it hits the turf. 2-0 now.
Yeah, 2-0 count. There's been a couple of pitches that he's got in there over the plate so far, but Jones is struggling just a little bit to find the zone there. So may want to just work on being patient as a hitter, see if he can give you a strike.
2-0. Catches the outside part of the plate for a strike.
2-1 count here. Can see a little hit and run action. Maybe Jackson, send Jackson. See if he can't make something happen on the base path.
Wind is picking up again. It's gusty out here. 2-1. Batten's going. That one's in there for a strike. Throw down to second is not in time as it gets away from Godfrey at short.
Yeah, Jackson taking off, getting a good jump there. The ball a little late getting there. It had a bounce in front of the second base, or in front of the shortstop there. But Jackson got to second. No outs. Chance for Doris to drive the run in.
Doris patiently waiting for Jones. It is 2-2. Runner at second. The pitch. Ground ball past the hole for a base hit. Batten is going to hold up at third. Wisely, because that throw came in pretty good from right field from Matthews, and it is now going to be runners at the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, Doris hit that ball a little too hard. Jackson having to make sure that line drive got through, but when he got to third, right field already had it in his possession. So good call there by Coach to hold him up, especially with no outs, runner on third. And Cooper Molness, one of your best hitters for the Hornets coming up the bat. That's a smart call there to keep him.
Molness steps in. Jones sets. Working from the stretch. The pitch. Popped up. It's going to go over the stands into the woods for a foul ball. No one's going to get that back.
Maybe it's a backyard back there. Some kid's going to have a gift of a baseball. I bet they just collect them over there, maybe for their own T-ball team.
0-1. Doris is off and running. That pitch is inside, and it's a wild throw. Batten will easily cross home the score. Doris is easing up on the third. So stolen base and an error on the throw by the catcher Endora. And the Hornets score their first ball game in a week. Score the first run, rather, in a week.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I don't know if the wind didn't even have something to do with that. They threw the ball, and it looked like it just kind of carried over there to right field. So wind may have come into play there a little bit on that one, too.
1-1. It is now 1-0 Hornets. The next pitch is in there for a strike. So it's 1-2 now. Molness still has quite a good RBI chance right here. Any kind of hit in the outfield could potentially score Doris.
Yeah, that was a smart send there by Coach. So I was, get him there and then get the throw down there.
1-2. Way inside, nearly hit Molness. Count even up. 2-2.
And this is what you're wanting, to lead things off here in the top of the first. You're the visiting team. Strike first and strike a lot. So getting one run on the board with no outs and Cooper having a chance to drive one in here.
Fly ball. It's in the shallow right field. Dearborn's going back. It's going to be caught. Doris is tagging up. He's going to back off. The throw was wild, but he probably would have been out anyway as Dora was along the baseline. So first out for the Hornets. Now coming up is Noah Nieto.
Yeah, and it was worth a try there to just kind of deke an opportunity to go to home plate.
Time is called. Umpire cleaning the home plate over there. But we seem to be ready to go here, as Noah Nieto will now step in. First pitch, low. And think about it, PJ. I mean, Noah did not start district play hitting.
Yeah, no, he's worked himself into
I mean,
into the lineup.
He's been quite amazing, batting .333 with a .429 on-base percentage. 1-0 is grounded towards third. Nieto using his speed. Can he get there? No, he can't. Doris is going to run home, and he's going to score.
That was a good job. It was a delayed approach to home plate there. Made sure the third baseman came up with the throw going over to first. And the moment he turned to throw over to first, McMichael, then Doris was ready to go.
RBI ground out for Noah Nieto. Huntsville going out to a 2-0 lead, and this is what you wanted, BJ, get out to a hot start, and looks like they're off to that hot start now. Sanders waiting on first pitch. It's a fly ball to left center field. Center fielder is moving in on it in Bland, and he makes the catch for the third out, but the Hornets go out to a 2-0 lead against the Nacogdoches Dragons. When we come back, the Hornets are on defense, and Luke Durham takes the mound. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Starting for the Huntsville Hornets will be the senior right-handed pitcher, number 11, Luke Durham. Durham sporting a 1-2 record, 26 2/3 innings pitch, a 4.46 ERA, 1.76 WHIP, 21 walks, 24 strikeouts. Opponents batting .250 against him.
Yeah, and that 4 ERA is really deceiving. There was one game in which he just gave up a lot of runs in the first inning, and it really kind of put a sour note on his ERA. Luke's really pitched well during the year. I mean, he's come up in big spots. He was the big, pitched big in that Porter game to start district playoff. Pitched really well against Nacogdoches. The thing he's going to have to struggle with tonight, you can feel this wind is coming in on us, is even on the pitching, as you saw just the throw by the catcher there for the Dragons. Even at pitching, you're going to have to contend with the wind. So at times it just kind of gusts in there and then goes away. So you never know when it may come in and happen. It looks like it's kind of shifting. Now the flags are going to left field. So they've got a swirling wind going on here that may be tough to manage.
Yeah, I mean, it was raining a bit earlier, so it is a little cooler on today at this time. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this wind is going to affect. I mean, we already saw it, like you said, but let's see if the Hornets can adjust on their end. Leading off will be Sir Modric Bland for the Nacogdoches Dragons. First pitch from Durham is high for ball 1.
I don't think I noticed this before. Luke working from the stretch here, even with nobody on.
Yeah, he worked from the windup quite a bit, but now, as you pointed out, swing and a miss on that one.
Maybe whatever gets more pitches like that, I'm okay with.
And it's been a lot of just mechanics on Luke's, and that hasn't been going his way. 1-2 pitches fouled straight at us, 1-2.
Yeah, good time here to start off ahead of the batter here, 1 and 2. Especially you heard Coach at the beginning saying that he was a little bit worried about their lead off and want to make sure to take control.
Popped up. Looks like it's still in play. Brian Parker Jr. is moving in on it. It's going to head over the dugout. Count still remains 1 and 2.
Canes. Foul ball. As a reminder, fans, you bring a foul ball back to the home concession
Bland
stand.
is who, Coach was concerned with, saying he's gotten off to, a hot past couple of games. So Bland is something you definitely want to control out here.
Bland steps back in. Wind blowing now directly from center field straight to us at home plate. 1-2. Popped up again. It will go foul.
Another Canes foul ball.
For the neighborhood, Canes foul ball. For
Yeah.
the neighborhood,
Canes
because
foul ball.
no one in here is going to be able to catch that one.
Maybe a squirrel will get it. 1-2. Low into the turf on that slider. Count evens up now.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Being ahead of the count, 1-2. You want to try to get him to chase there. Luke was, and after giving him a couple that he just fouled off, you want to get him off balance just a little bit. Maybe change. We've talked about it plenty of times before. Change that eye level going down and maybe come back and heat him up here up top of the zone.
Durham's 2-2. Another pop up. It's going to go foul again.
Free chicken.
And I hope they have plenty of baseballs here for today's match. That's about 4 by my count that they're not getting back.
And that wind is just blowing really hard right now. Durham doesn't look fazed by it at all. 2-2. Fly ball to right field. Let's see what the wind does here. Brady goes back, but Taylor calls him off. He makes the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, that's right there. The routine fly balls and now having to battle this wind. So Taylor did a good job there getting over to the ball, making sure that he located it and able to get that catch in. You can see also our second
Next up for
baseman,
your Dragon, number 1,
Van Brady
Dearborn.
going out there as well, but Taylor was able to call him off.
Dearborn will now step in the 2-hole hitter, the starting second baseman on the night for the Dragons. First pitch is a fly ball to left center field. Cooper Molness is going back. Batten, though, gets under it, but Molness cuts him off. He makes the catch, though, for out number 2.
Yeah, Jackson wisely just gives way to Cooper there. Cooper's got control of that center field, center left, center right. Cooper's all around there in the outfield. I'd be the same way. I'd default to my center fielder making a play on it.
Next up for the Dragons, number 9, Isaac Jones.
Good first out there for Luke, as Isaac Jones, the starting pitcher, now steps in, batting in the 3-hole tonight. First pitch is a bunt straight to Durham. He's going to underhand it, and it is not going to be in time. Well, that's a interesting new strategy, and Durham made an error where he had to make that same exact play to throw to first, but overthrew Brian Parker Jr. in that last game on Tuesday night. And then just a new strategy, just underhanding it. It's quite interesting to say the least. Almost overthrew Brian right there. Pickoff of the first is not in time.
It's tough though when you have a left-handed hitter, because I believe that was a left-handed Jones' left-handed hitter up there hitting, and you gotta be ready to maybe throw that one over because he's already got a head start coming out of the box.
First hit of the night for the Nacogdoches Dragons. First hit, first base runner. Foul ball going into the neighborhood again.
Chicken.
I don't think anyone's getting that.
No, nobody's getting that. I tell you, that was good hustle there by Jones, getting down the base path, getting there, trying to make him make a play on it. But nobody hurt here. You got 2 outs, and you can still get this 3rd out. Force it second or first.
He has a sliding mitten on. Let's see if he goes high.
Yeah, and if you're Luke, and again, those of you that may be just tuning in to Hornet Baseball, Luke does have a pretty good to very good pickoff attempt over to first, so you know he's going to be trying that out some.
As you say.
Just as we're saying it. So, you know, they're going to have to be on the lookout for that too. But, again, get the batter. Your batter is the focus right here. Force first, second, and first.
Runner goes in. Jones in there for a strike. Throw down to second. It gets away from Brady. He tried to stick it and try to apply the tag, but it gets by Brady. Jones in there with the stolen base.
Yeah, good attempt there by Nieto. Ball was just tailing away from him, unable to get the catch and tag. So now your play is at first base with 2 outs.
Yep, that wind. We'll get your defensive alignments for the Hornets in just a moment, but this 1-2 pitch comes in from Durham. Ground ball foul. Durham is on the mound pitching. Nieto's behind the plate catching. Brian Parker Jr. is at first. Van Brady at second base, making his first start at second base in district play. Collin Sanders is at third. Holden Langley's at shortstop. Jackson Batten's at left field. Molness is at center. Taylor's in right. Breaking pitch is low for ball 2. Count evens up.
Yeah, 2-2 there for Luke. Again, trying to get him to chase. Strike zone's going to be a little bit smaller here against number 7, Godfrey.
Godfrey waiting on the pitch. Liner caught by Langley, and that's the third out of the first inning. Dragons able to get a runner on base in Jones, but leave him stranded. Still 2-0 Huntsville Hornets. When we come back, we'll have the second inning. Be right back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here in Nacogdoches, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network powered by KSAM Sports. Man, this wind is getting quite ridiculous, but unfortunately, unlike those foul balls, none of our stuff is lost quite yet.
Not yet, not yet. No, but it is swirling out there. I mean, right here we can feel it blowing. The flags are staying a little bit still, so it's just kind of swirling around. It's going to come into play at different times, whether it be with a fly ball, whether it be with a catcher throwing down to second base, whether it be with a pitcher making a pitch. So it'll be an interesting thing to have to contend with.
Leading off this second inning is going to be Luke Durham, the starting pitcher on the night. Jones steps back on the pitcher's plate.
Yeah, Luke can help himself out here by getting on base.
First pitch is low and away. Nacogdoches alignments goes as is Jones' pitching. Dora's behind the plate at the catcher spot. Keys at first. Dearbon's at second. McMichael is at third. Godfrey's at short as this 1-0 pitch comes in. Fly ball to center field. Bland's moving in on it. The wind's kind of playing it. Trouble, but he was just barely able to make the catch on the run right in front of him. That's out number 1.
Yeah, I almost played that a little off there by Bland. Took a couple of steps back, had to recover, caught it on the tops of his shoes, but he was able to get that out on Durham.
And to finish it off, Brady's in left field. Bland, who just made that catch, is in center field, and Matthews is in right field. Austin Taylor will now step in for the Hornets with 1 out. First pitch from Jones. Ground ball, that'll go foul down the first baseline. Off the end of the bat, it sounded like.
Yeah, a little cue shot down there. Went to the right of first base, foul into foul territory. Some stroke on the scoreboard up there.
Oh, yeah. 1-0, 0-1 rather, in there for a strike.
Yeah, that was a good pitch right there. Started top of the zone, came down to the bottom of the strike zone there. Taylor just going to have to be ready. Protect the plate with an 0-2 count.
See if he can find in the fair territory down the left field line here. 0-2. Way outside in the other batter's box, 4-1.
Yeah, I got to expect that if you're Taylor, knowing he's behind in the count 0-2. Expect a couple of those pitches be off the plate, trying to get to you to chase. So here with 1-2, I still would look for something off the plate.
1-2. Popped up. Going foul into the neighborhood.
That yard's got a collection there of baseballs behind us.
I wonder if they are in collaboration with the house over there. The Nacogdoches, like 10 cents a ball. 1-2. Inside. Good eye by Taylor. And Dora's looking back at the home plate umpire thinking, what?
Yeah, questioning that call just a little bit. If you're a catcher, though, you're wanting to hang on to it. You could frame it a little bit more, but unable to catch it and frame it. So that's a little bit, if you're Nacogdoches Dragon, that's a little bit on the catcher there.
Batting 214, ground ball to short. That's Godfrey with the ball. Throwing on the first in time for the out, caught by Key at first. That's 2 outs.
Yeah, Taylor put a bat on the ball, able to get it out there. And again, you're just wanting to make stuff happen. So good job by Taylor getting out there, and getting a swing on it, bringing up Van Brady here.
Yeah, Van Brady coming up. He in his limited at bats. He is batting 250. He has a 571 on base percentage. He has a couple of walks. Got his first hit of the district play last time out against K Park. First pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'd love to see him get hot right here and get a ball through, a little 2-out thunder right here for him.
I mean, Coach Jennings talked about in pregame. They've been telling Brady, just get ready. We're going to give you a chance when it comes. Foul tip straight back to us.
Yeah, I like it though, going up there to attack mode. 0-2 count here. Going to have to protect that plate just a little bit.
Brady, no relation to Tom Brady, steps in, waiting. 0-2. That's another foul ball that'll go into the neighborhood. Off the tree. No squirrel seems to be hurt.
That was a good swing at that. Try to just fouling it off a little bit there, because that was a good pitch that Jones was making. And able to foul that off is a big deal by Brady.
Bouncing about 4 feet before home plate, 1-2.
Yeah, not as many at bats as some of the others. Being able to see that ball break into the zone and be able to get a bat on it so you can see another pitch. I like that by Brady.
See what Van could do here. 1-2 with 2 outs. Ground ball to short. Godfrey, and it's going to get fumbled up. It'll roll into left field. That's going to go down as an E6.
That's just called making things happen, though, if you are Van Brady. Getting in there, getting your opportunity to hit, getting the ball in play, and just trying to make something happen here with 2 outs and give Brian Parker Jr. a chance to get those big 2-out runs, right? 2-out runs have been ones that when we've gotten those, it's fared well for our baseball team. So Brian Parker Jr.'s got an opportunity to move Van Brady around.
Talk about a guy who's good with hitting with 2 outs. It is definitely Brian Parker Jr. He watches that first pitch tail away from him. 1-0. Parker Jr. didn't play last time out against K Park in district play. Trying to get some opportunities here to get going. Van Brady is on the run. Fly ball to right center field. Bland's moving in on it, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. Some hit and run action. Not able to get it going, but the Hornets able to move the bat along as they were able to get a runner on base, but leave him stranded. We now head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Still 2-0. Huntsville over the Nacogdoches Dragons. Be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures. Opencare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Here in Nacogdoches, Texas. About to get things going here for the bottom of the 2nd inning. See what Luke can do as he steps back out there. Again, working from the stretch, that's going to be quite an interesting thing to watch all night. Brady steps in for the Dragons. That first pitch is high and away.
Yeah, and you can just see we're seeing in between innings as they are warming up, just that ball tailing away from your catcher, throwing it to second. So you just have to keep an eye on that on stolen bases. You may have some more attempts.
1-0 in there.
Good pitch. Good pitch there by Luke. Even up the count at 1-1 here against Brady.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Foul tipped into Nieto's glove.
Yeah, another good pitch there to get ahead in the count right here. And Luke, that's where you do. You live ahead of the count, and you can do some things to try to get them to swing and miss.
1-2. Fly ball to left field. Batten moving in on, but Molness calls him off. He makes the catch. And he is just a it seems like everywhere in the outfield's his territory.
It is. Cooper just has got all of those areas out there. Jackson willing to give it up for his buddy there. Your center fielder just has a better look at a lot of those balls that are coming in. He's coming in from different angles on those, and so able to look those into his glove. You got a center fielder like that, you just kind of let him do it.
Matthews now steps in with 1 out. Durham looks to be settling in right now. Let's see if he can keep this up. First pitch, high.
Yeah, pretty much hitting the spots, hitting the zones. You know, kind of throwaway pitches here and there, but being able to find the spots that he wants to.
1-0. That's high again. And one thing to keep an eye on, especially between the pitcher and the hitter, those shadows. The shadow right between home plate and the pitcher's plate, it can affect the hitter quite a lot. 2-0 pitches again high, this time inside, 3-0.
Yeah, coach is talking about here. It also can get, when it gets darker, it can get dark some on the infield. And so a lot of things to play with light and everything else.
High and in again, 4-4, 4-pitch walk as Matthews now moves on to first.
Yeah, you're going to have to be aware here of the stolen base, especially with a 2-0 lead. You'd almost guess that Nacogdoches is going to probably try to send him at some point in time, or maybe even early in this count, to try to get a base runner over to second.
The catcher and Dora will now step in. Trying to get things going here for the Dragons.
I'd imagine Luke maybe have a couple of throwovers to kind of keep him close.
There's
one.
that.
There's
yeah.
one.
I was like, that was a little tense right there. I mean, no pitch clock in high school, so he can hold on there for as long as he wants until he calls time, the batter calls time, or something happens. Runner thought about going, but he'll get back. That pitch is in there for ball 1.
Yeah, Luke's got to settle here. Got five balls in a row here. Got to try to find that zone again.
He's maybe try to pitch some contact right here. Try to defense. Another pickoff throw.
Yeah, keeping him honest, keeping him close.
Durham taking his time. 1-0. Runner thought about going again, but doesn't. Pitches high again.
Yeah, six balls now here in a row. It would surprise me if they sent him. He's going to try to make a pitch first and get a strike.
See what he throws here. Breaking pitch. That's going to go foul, and that's another foul ball into the house. I don't think anyone's getting that.
Whoever's got that house has got dinner for a week. I promise you.
Durham's 2-1. Runner is going this time. Bunt down the first baseline. Parker Jr. is going to field it. Can Durham get to the bag? Did he get it? Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Runner, though, goes on the third, but that's a big second out.
Yeah, that was a good play there by Durham to get over there and cover. Brian Parker Jr. had to charge the ball to get to it in time. Durham staying with it, getting to the bag just before Matthews got there.
Next up for your Dragon, number 6, Connor McIntosh.
Or Dora, before Dora got there.
McIntosh now steps in, the left-handed hitter. Durham making sure his fielders are in the position that they want to be. Molness is shaded a bit to his left. First pitch. Curveball just a bit outside.
Yeah, that was a big, you mentioned earlier, that was a big second out right there, especially with a runner on third.
Way outside.
You're 1 out away from getting out of this inning right here. So heads up play by your pitcher, helping himself out here at the top or the bottom of the second. Facing a number 8 batter, so this is where you want to be sure to get the out right here.
Durham working from the stretch. The 2-0 doesn't get across the plate again. It's now 3-0.
Yeah, he's going to just have to come right down the middle on this one because it looks like he's favoring something a little bit there on the mound. I don't know if he's favoring a leg or something, maybe stretched it a little bit on that play to first.
Could be his left foot. That one's
Coach is gonna
outside.
have to come out and look at him.
Yeah, and let's see what happens here. Nieto and Sanders are going to move in along with the infielders to make sure everything is all right. But runners are now at the corners with 2 outs though. So Hornets still got the chance to get out of this inning cleanly. Before we get back into the action, while there is a pause in the action, for the latest up-to-the-minute information on what's happening in the world of sports in Huntsville and Walker County, follow KSAM Sports on Facebook. You can find breaking news and information for the Huntsville Hornets, Sam Houston Bearcats, and much more on the page. KSAM Sports on Facebook, your home for Huntsville and Walker County sports. And while you're still in the social media verse, hop on to Twitter. Be sure to follow us on Twitter. Just search KSAM1017.com, along with Huntsville Baseball at Huntsville_BSB, and Huntsville Softball, Huntsville SB on Twitter. And we're going to look at an update. Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball is down 3-0 at the bottom of the second inning against the Dayton Lady Broncos at Dayton. We're back here in the action here. Durham's first pitch is low for ball 1 to Aiden Key.
Yeah, with Luke showing something on the mound there, I would be really surprised if their number 9 hitter Key here took the bat off his shoulders. I would imagine after a walk, he's going to definitely wait to see 1 or 2 strikes.
That one is high again, 2-0.
Still favoring that right leg a little bit there. And if I'm Luke, man, he could just throw that right down the middle. I don't think he's swinging at all.
See if he can buy a strike here, 2-0. That one's low and inside for ball 3. 3-0 now. With the 9-hole hitter Key and with the 3-0 count on deck is Bland, the leadoff hitter.
Yeah, I'd bet the chicken dinner that he ain't swinging.
High and away for ball 4. Bases are now loaded with 2 outs.
No, he doesn't. No, bases aren't loaded yet. He's sending him home.
Did they call that a balk?
Oh, they call balk?
Yeah, it looks like they did
go.
call a balk. So Nacogdoches get the first run of the ball game on their end. So runner will be at second now. Score is now 2-1. Still a 3-0 count against Key. Durham trying to work his way out of this one. 3-0. High for ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Key. Runners are now at first and second with 2 outs.
Next up for the Dragons, number 5, Samadrick Bland.
All right, this is where you got to be careful with Bland here. You got runners on first and second. This is the batter that coach wanted to be sure to have some caution with. So even with Luke struggling,
High, and they're just not wanting to swing. They're not going to swing, it looks like. Durham keeps either missing high and up or high and in. 1-0. High again, 2-0.
Yeah, Luke's struggling right now. Find that strike zone.
Stepped out for a moment to try to gather himself. 2-0. That one's in there for a strike.
Yeah, he's not swinging there. Bland was just standing there, not even going to swing.
And he's been throwing all fastballs. Let's see if we can see a breaking ball here. 2-1. That one in there for a strike. 2-2 now. All of a sudden, looks like Durham's finding that strike zone again.
Yeah, coach is telling him, hey, stretch it out. Watch your body language. You got to get this ball across the plate. 2-2.
High for ball 3. Full count now.
Battling back here by Luke Durham. I like it. Come back. It is a full count. Battling back. Love to see this out right here.
Big spot here. Foul ball.
Raising Cane's foul ball.
I'll tell you, a family's got chicken dinner waiting for them. Here we go.
Another full count pitch. Ground ball. Sanders fielding it,
Nice
sliding on the
play.
knees, throwing the first.
Oh.
And it's going to get away from Brian Parker Jr. It's going to roll in foul territory. It's going to roll to the dugout, it seems like. So the game is tied. Runners will now be on second and third.
Yeah, coach on third base coach there for Nax trying to convince the umpire to get the third base runner home, but he was right there not advancing home. That was a tough play. Sanders made a great sliding grab on it, unable to come up with the throw.
And it's an all-new ball game now. It's tied up 2-2. Runners at second and third now. High. Dearborn will now step up as time is called. Head coach Justin Jennings is going to go out there to talk.
Yeah, may go out there, see if Luke's going to, this is something that's going to kind of linger for him or if it's something that needs to pull him out. Because obviously there was something there that he was just trying to stretch out there.
See what it is here. While we have the pause in the action, let's thank some of our wonderful sponsors. Affordable Plumbing, family owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and the surrounding counties. And Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. Mound meeting is over.
Yeah, last time Dearborn was up, he had a center field, fly ball to center field. So,
in there for a strike. Count evened up now at 1-1. Next pitch. It's high again.
Yeah, I could see just 1-1 count, maybe waiting to see if you can't get anything down in the strike zone again. Hopefully Luke can get something here in the zone.
It does. A Flotten's going back on it, gets under it. He makes the catch for the third and final out, but not before Nacogdoches tie the ball game 2-2 here in Nacogdoches. We now head to the third inning. We'll have that for you in just a few moments. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here in Nacogdoches on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Collin, Neill alongside BJ McMichael, bringing you this game. BJ, a whole new ball game now.
A whole new ball game. Gave up the 2 runs there, and just got to go back out there and take it back. Do the Hornets from the Dragons. So, you know, the good thing is you did start off with 2 and you gave up 2, but now you got your top of the lineup back up. Those are the ones that got you on the board early. So Jackson can really help out his pitcher right here by getting on the base again.
It seems that the Hornets just are still kind of hanging over from the previous games. I mean, it's you just can't do anything about it. You just have to move on, try to get something going here. That first pitch is way outside for ball 1.
Yeah, nothing's showing me tonight that this game is certainly not out of reach for the Hornets, and they're in this game. I think they're ready to play, and they're ready to get to all 7 innings in.
Jones goes low. Good eye by the leadoff hitter.
I mean, you hated to see giving up those 2 runs, but the thing is with a 2-2 early in this game, these guys are still ready to play.
2-0 pitch is high for ball 3, and it doesn't seem like it seems like it's not only Durham that's having trouble locating. It's also Jones. I wonder if it does have something to do with the wind.
Yeah, it could have something to do with that.
3-0 pitch is inside. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Batten to start out this top of the 3rd inning. Time is called. Catcher and Dora will go out to the mound to talk to Jones. And that's exactly, though, the start you need right now if you're the Hornets. Try to pick your pitcher back up.
Oh, yeah.
Try to give him some breathing room to operate so that way he has room to try to figure out, okay, what's going on, because sometimes it can just be one little thing that could be just messing you up this entire time. Like, oh, okay, I gotta stop doing this or I gotta start doing this.
Absolutely, it's a reset, right? You just gave up 2 runs, but you can get those 2 runs right back.
Doris waiting on the first pitch. He watches that go by for a strike.
Yeah, Gage is now ready.
Hit a single his last time up. And this is a guy that's been struggling over the past couple of weeks. Gone hitless in 2 straight games, but able to get that hit. Let's see if that helps him get over this slump. Fly ball to right field. Ball's going back at the wall. Good! First home run of distant play. It belongs to Gage Doris.
Gage Doris just turned on that inside pitch. I think it was gone the moment. I think everyone in the stadium knew it was gone the moment he hit it. I thought he was going to even get it up over the scoreboard. That was a shot there by Doris. Look at the bench coming up. This is what you need, right? You just gave up 2 runs, and this is how you answer back. Cooper smiling out there, feeling good about it. Doris just deposited that out in the streets.
Cooper Molness would now step in. 4-2 lead now all of a sudden for the Hornets. Still nobody out.
My goodness, that was a shot by Doris. No doubter.
Wow. First pitch to Cooper is in there for a strike. Good pitch by Jones on the outside upper corner.
That'll heal some wounds from that past inning real quick. Goodness.
0-1. Fly ball to left field. Back on is the left fielder. Still going back. Is going to get down for a base hit. Couple hops onto the wall. Cooper will ease on to second. That's a double for the senior center fielder, Cooper Molness.
Nice job by Cooper getting up there, up to bat, following a home run with a double on his own.
Number 3, Noah Quinote.
I don't know if you heard that, folks, but I don't think it's I've never heard of that pronunciation.
No, I even told him earlier how to pronounce it.
Molness on second. Bunt down by Nieto. It's going to be a tough play for Jones. Throw on the first in time for the first out, but it moves Molness on the third.
Smart play right there. Getting a bunt down, getting your runner over to third base, especially with Molness' the speed. 1 out, and you got 2 opportunities to get Cooper home and put a 3rd run for the inning on the board. So playing a little small ball, especially after the long ball by Doris. So great call there by the coaching staff. Hopefully we can get another one in.
Sanders steps in, shows bunt, and that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, that was a good play there by Jones, too. Give it up to their pitcher, making a good play on the ball.
Sanders waiting. That breaking pitch in there for a strike. Jones buckled him up on that one.
Yeah, now Collin here. Just want to get this anywhere in play. Ground ball will score Cooper.
0-2. Ground ball to third. It's going to bounce foul.
Great job. I'm glad Sanders was sitting there. Sanders was ready for it just a little bit early on that. Molness is ready to run. I think anything down that way, he's going to be running to score, even if it's a shot to third, unless it's a hard line drive to the third baseman there. McMichael, Cooper's going to be headed towards home.
And Cooper, having that range in center field, definitely has the speed and agility to beat out a throw.
You also got to watch out for a pass ball or wild pitch.
0-2 to Sanders, popped up on the infield. Dearborn's going back. It's going to be Godfrey, though, making the catch behind second base. Molness trying to deke him a little bit, but, of course, he'll go back. Don't need to risk anything right there.
No,
2
you
outs.
definitely would have wished that one a little bit deeper. Wind may have pushed that one in a little bit there, keeping it from getting to a place where Cooper could score.
Luke Durham now steps in. He can definitely help his cause right here with the runner at third in Molness. Pitch from Jones to Durham. Really good slider right there, 0-1.
Yeah, you got Cooper over there at third. He's ready to take a base if the ball gets past the catcher at all.
0-1 to Durham. That bounces before home plate, but good stop right there by the catcher Endora, making sure it doesn't go to the backstop.
Yeah, it's a really good stop, keeping it in front of him there, keeping that base runner of the Hornets on third base.
Jones sets readies, working a 1-1 against Durham. The pitch. Inside, Dora tried to stick it.
Having some conversation there with Dora. Hearing it from the Nacogdoches fans. Been there before.
Well, the Hornets have had their quite a fair share of interesting calls behind the plate as Jones steps off here. He doesn't want that runner in Molness at third across the plate. He's trying to get to Durham here. Durham calls time.
Yeah, he definitely wants it. For him to give up a home run's big enough, but to have a third run to come across here is something they definitely don't want to happen.
2-1. Swing and a miss. That off-speed pitch got Durham swinging. Count now evened up at 2-2.
Yeah, tough one for him to lay off of.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the breaker. And that will be it for the Hornets. But not before Gage Doris gets the Hornets back up front by 2 as he sent a long ball over the right field wall. First home run of district play for the Huntsville Hornets. We'll be right back for the bottom of the third inning. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Huntsville Hornets 4, Nacogdoches Dragons 2. As we're back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Again, it's Collin Neill alongside BJ McMichael, and just a roller coaster of
an inning there.
Yeah.
Yeah, or of a half inning, or bottom of the second and top of the third. Yeah, you give up two, and then you get two back in a big way for the Hornets. So Doris really ignited the bench there. They were ready to greet him at home plate.
First pitch from Durham is fouled over the backstop by Isaac Jones. 0-1.
Exactly what you want as a pitcher. Exactly what you want to do as an offense, right? You give up two, be able to pick your pitcher back up the very next at bat, and so that's some good things for the Hornets.
0-1. Bounces before home plate. Count evens up.
Looks like our Hornet softball girls trying to make a rally too, scoring 1 in the top of the 4th so far.
Yeah, it's currently 5-1 in favor of the Dayton Lady Broncos, as you said, in the top of the 4th inning with 1 out. See if the Lady Hornets can get going out there. Fly ball to right center field. Molness is going back, but he's under it, and he'll make the catch. The wind may have died it down. That's out number 1.
Yeah, wind may helped us out on that one a little bit. Wind blowing it over to right field, in and to right field. So we'll take that one.
Sounded good off the bat.
Next up, number 7, Cade.
Never know what that could have been on a calm day, but the wind is just blowing.
If he'd have pulled that over to right field, it would have had a shot of getting over.
Cade Godfrey will now step in. Durham now with 1 out, trying to get someone going here. Breaking pitch, beautiful pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing by Luke here, kind of dialing things in there, struggling that last inning, but able to get an out here and get ahead of the get ahead of the batter right here.
0-1, just a bit low. May have been inside. 1-1.
Yeah, he had Sanders charging right there on that one, coming in from his third base position, coming into the grass.
1-1. Godfrey sends that ball to right field. Taylor trying to fight the wind here. He'll make the catch for out number 2.
I tell you what, don't underestimate that right there. That fly ball and the swirling type of winds, it's not just an easy play. So Taylor having to battle that wind and getting that in for him and for his team, that's a big deal. So I'm proud of him getting over there and getting that ball.
Connor Brady now steps in, the 5-hole hitter for the Dragons. Swing and a miss, high and inside fastball.
Yeah, good job there. Again, Luke, this half inning, getting ahead of the count, that's going to be big for him, especially moving the ball around in the strike zone.
0-1. Breaker bounces before home plate. Good idea, especially after you just throw that high fastball. Yeah. See if you can try to tunnel that breaker pitch to get, in this case, Brady swinging. 1-1. Foul ball.
Yeah, when you get behind in the strike in the count as a pitcher, you limit your options with your pitches, right? So you know, get a 2-0 count, get a 3-0 count, and you're pretty much telling them, hey, I'm coming with a fastball. But getting ahead in the count, you can move around the zone, change it up at the top of the zone, bottom of the zone.
That's way high.
A little too high on that one. But again, sometimes you're just playing, and you've heard this over and over again, you're playing with the batter's eye, you know, changing his eye level up, down, outside, inside to set up that next pitch.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging on the high fastball. 1-2-3 inning for Durham. And that'll do it for the Dragons. We now head to the 4th inning here in Nacogdoches, Texas. It may be windy, but the Hornets are finding and sticking to that ground. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Austin Taylor will now step in. He'll lead off this top of the 4th inning for the Hornets. Jones still out there pitching for the Dragons as his first pitch to Taylor. Did he hold up? Yes, he did, according to the first base umpire on that breaking pitch, 1-0.
Yeah, it'd be really good here. You got a 7, 8, 9 hitters. It'd be great to see them get on base and hand it back over the top of the lineup. See if these guys can make something happen down here.
Fastball bounces into the turf. 2-0.
Yeah, I'd love to see Taylor get on, Brady get on, and Parker do something with him and get into that top of your batting order with some more, especially after building off that last inning.
2-0.
There we go.
Chopper to third. Throw on to first. And it gets away from Key at first. Taylor is now going to go on and hustle on to second. Throw comes in. It won't be in time.
There you go, making something happen, right? You put the ball in play, and you can cause some things to happen just like that. So, Taylor, your leadoff batter for the top of the 4th inning here for your Hornets, is able to get around to second and give Van Brady a chance to either move him around, bunt him over to third, or have an opportunity to drive in a run.
That is going to be an E5 charge to McMichael at third on the throw. And on Taylor advancing to second. First pitch to Brady is low for ball 1.
Right side, B.
Yeah, you got.
Love to see what
Wouldn't be surprised to see a bunt here.
Yeah, I would love to see what Van can do here. Van Brady, he'll show a bunt.
No,
He'll get it
bunt.
down.
Good
Taylor
bunt.
will hit on the third. It's going to be a tough play either way. It's
Good
going to
bunt.
be in time, but
That's exactly
that
what
is-
you needed to do for your team. Great bunt down the third baseline. Made the third baseman commit to the ball, leaving the bag open. There wasn't a wheel play on there for the shortstop covering. Van Brady did exactly what he needed to do for his team, getting that base runner over to third.
they'll send Brian Parker Jr. to the plate now with the runner at third with only 1 out. He's got a good opportunity right here to extend this Hornet lead. He's waiting on it. Jones pitches. Ground ball
There we
up
go.
the middle. It's going to get through. Will for a base hit. Taylor will easily go on to home to score. RBI single for Parker Jr. in his first start since Tuesday.
Exactly what you had to do. Taylor getting on the base. Van Brady doing the job, getting the runner over, giving Brian Parker Jr. the chance to drive in the run. Full, complete team opportunity there, and then you hand it back over to the top of your lineup.
Jackson Batten now steps in as it turns over the lineup for a third time. This will be Jones's third trip through the lineup, and it's usually that third trip that the hitters start seeing it a lot better. First pitch to Batten, ground ball just foul down the first baseline. Good swing on it, though.
Yeah, it was a good swing on that one for Jackson. You know, Jackson's wanting to see what Doris did there. He wouldn't mind planting one over that right field fence too. So if he gets an inside pitch, I'd love to see Jackson just turn on it.
5-2 now Hornets. Batten shows bunt, lets it go by for ball 1. Looks like the Hornets may be taking a page off of K-Park's book.
Hey, you know,
Trying to cause some chaos here.
good things happen when you put the ball in play.
1-1. Way high and away for ball 2.
That's the thing. You put the ball in play, you make something happen, and you also can cause something to happen within the defense of the Nacogdoches Dragons. get them guessing even a little bit from themselves, and you can just get some base runners on around.
2-1. That's going to go foul. Is it going to go out of play? It will over the fence. Count evens up 2-2. And Batten, coming into this ball game, he has a .405 on base percentage, and tonight gone on with a single and a walk. And that's exactly. I mean, your leadoff hitter doesn't have to have a good batting average if he can just get on base on a consistent basis. That's exactly what you want, and this might be what will happen going forward. 2-2 pitch, bounces in the turf. Parker Jr. goes on to second. He slides in, and the dugout's going a little crazy.
The dugout's cheering him on over there as Parker Jr. gets over on that pass ball.
It did hit the turf, so it might go down as a wild pitch. Tough for Dora to make the play right there. It bounced off of his face mask. 3-2. Low and inside for ball 4. Full count walk. Second walk of the night for Jackson Batten. Runners will now be at Doris, who last time up sent a ball over the right field fence for the Hornets' first home run in district play.
Yeah, no doubt or two.
See what he could do here against Jones. Next pitch. Fly ball liner into center field. It'll get down. Bland stopped it. Brian Parker Jr. is going to hold up at third. Jackson's going to go on to second. Gage on to first. Bases are now loaded with one out for Cooper Molness.
Bland just got a glove on it. Man, that thing was looking like it was going to get to center field fence. Bland just got enough of it to keep it in front of him and keep the runners there on the first, second, and third. But you give Cooper a chance to drive in some runs with one out.
Just had enough top spin to get down quicker before Bland could get on it. Molness swinging a miss on the changeup.
Yeah, you know Cooper right here. He's hunting some RBIs right here to get his team even some more runs across the plate there. So great spot here for Cooper. This is the guy you'd want up.
Jones pitches 0-1.
There it
Liner
is.
to the left field. I'll get down the
That's
base
it.
hit. It's going to roll all the way to wall. Parker Jr. scores. Batten will hold on to the home. Doris is hustling on the home. Cooper going on to third. It's going to be a bases clearing triple.
Yes, sir. Cooper Molness, you just felt like the moment was his. Gets up there with bases loaded, drives it into left center field. Cooper feeling it, getting around second base, sliding into third. You got to like that for that young man right there.
8-2 ball game, still only one out. Nieto now stepping in.
Man, I love it for this kid, for that kid and this team. 3 big RBIs there for Cooper.
Next pitch is high and in for ball 1, and this is exactly what the Hornets have been needing. Just a big game on the offensive end after getting blanked in 2 straight games. 1-0 pitch to Nieto, ground ball on the short. Godfrey fields it, though on the first is going to be in time, but it does score Molness on the RBI ground out. 9-2 Hornets.
That's right. That's all you're wanting to do right there for the young freshman. Able to get that ball into a deep short. Move Cooper on in. Getting the RBI there is Nieto. You'll take the out for the extra run for sure to put 5 runs up in this top of the 4th for your Hornets.
Collin Sanders now steps in. First pitch is low for ball 1.
And just remind you, a couple of innings ago in the bottom of the second, our guys had given up 2. Now the offense has put up 7 since that time.
2-0. 1-0 rather, breaker in there for a strike. That scoreboard threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, I'd love to see Collin right here get into one, get him a little base hit action.
Next pitch is high. 2-1 now. Man, one thing about that bases clearing triple is just the hustle by Doris and Molness as this 2-1 pitch to Sanders goes in. Fouled straight to the netting right in front of us.
Yeah, no chicken on that one. The net got that one. Yeah, it really was. The moment it came off the bat, you knew it was in the gap as soon as Cooper hit it, and he was heading around the bases, and Doris all the way from first, scoring easily on that one. Just such a great, and you can see the bench come alive again on that one.
2-2. Way high. Ball 3, full count.
Yeah.
I was prepared to call, okay, and Doris is holding up at third, and then I realized in my mind, oh, he is going. He's going to try for it, and it all worked out in the end. Full count pitch. Sanders ducks under it. 4-4. Full count walk, and this inning is still going.
Yeah, and you had a little fumble out there by Brady in left field, but I think Cooper was going to be going anyway, especially after just drilling it to the fence there in left center. So, but just heads up base running, but here's the thing. It started with that 7, 8, and 9 hitter, right? You getting Taylor on, just getting contact, getting on base, getting to second, and then Brady bunting him over, and then just handing it on down to the next guy. So give it to your 7, 8, and 9 hitters, being able to make something happen and handing it off to the top of the lineup to get this big 5-run inning so far on the board here.
That was head coach David Greer going out there to talk to Jones, his pitcher. Luke Durham now steps in, looking to keep this inning going.
Yeah, he wants to get in on the hit party too.
Runner goes in, Sanders.
There we
Ground
go.
ball, that's going to get through on the left side for a base
Yes,
hit.
sir.
Sanders is going to hold up at second. Hit and run action here worked out perfectly as
Yes.
Godfrey was going to go cover the bag.
That was a hard ground ball there, Luke, getting it in between short and third, getting in on this hit party as well. Starting pitcher feeling good with his offense rolling here.
Austin Taylor.
Miles Howe will go on the first, the courtesy run for Durham. Austin Taylor will now step in as we have now batted around.
Hey, I'm just a couple innings late on that, right? I wanted the batting around in the first inning. They just waited till the 4th inning to make it happen.
Yeah, well, you called it. First pitch to Taylor, and a good stop right there by Dora, able to catch it from going to the backstop to keep the runners from going into scoring position. 1-0.
Yeah, good stop there by Dora. Good way to go upstairs and get that by the catcher for the Nacogdoches Dragons.
Taylor looking to add to the run total here. Swings and misses on that slider. Throw down the second, faked by Dora. It's 1-1.
Taylor feeling good right there. He's the one that started this whole thing off, getting the ball in play and getting around the second. I know he's wanting to carry it through. Got a big hole between short and third.
And that's what began this inning, was an error by McMichael at third. Fly ball to right center field. Bland is moving in on it, but it is the right fielder in Matthews that will make the catch for out number 3. But the Hornets bat around, and they plate 9. They get 5 to cross the plate. 9-2 now. Hornets up. They're well on their way to securing the win, but let's see if Durham can continue that great bottom of the 3rd inning he had. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Want to thank these people for tuning in. David Velasquez saying "Go Noah," and then again "Go Noah" with let's see, that's 6 O's. You got Joe and Angela Nieto tuning in, cheering on Noah Nieto and the Hornets. Thank you to all of y'all for tuning in on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, as that first pitch is low for ball 1.
Yeah, Nieto, Noah's mom, also teaches there at Scott Johnson Elementary, and so also a teacher, teaches within our district, does a great job there at teaching 3rd grade.
Next pitch in there for a strike, and finally lost a paper due to the wind. We were having a good streak.
I'll give you Cane's chicken, or I get Cane's chicken. I caught your.
Oh, so I have to give you Cane's now for you returning the paper. 1-1 popped up. It's gonna go over us.
Speaking of that, there's Cane's foul ball.
Did I have to remind you, BJ, I'm a college student?
Yeah, you're a college student. That's okay. They give out free chicken all the time at Sam. Baseball games, basketball games. Oh, good
breaking pitch, swung on and a miss. Nieto throws on the first 2, complete the out. Durham gets his 2nd strikeout on the night.
Great pitch right there. Pulled the string on it and had batter Matthews off balance.
Number 4, Drew Dora.
And just ever since that 2nd inning, it just seemed like something clicked in Durham. He's now retired 4 straight. 5 straight, rather. Ground ball on the short. Langley will field it. Throw on the first. Scooped up by Parker Jr. in time for the 2nd out.
Yeah, that was a good dig by Brian Parker Jr. Langley staying back on it, playing the bounce, the 2nd hop, able to get the ball over there. Little bit of a low throw, but Brian Parker Jr. with the glove, picking it off the turf to get that 2nd out.
McCanich now steps in. Durham working here. Ground ball on to Brady at 2nd. He doesn't field it cleanly. Doesn't throw on the first. That's going to be an E4, and Brady upset with himself a little bit, not able to make the play, and now it'll go down as an E4.
Yeah, tough for the kid to had it squared up, ready to catch it and get it over.
Probably he
feel for him a little bit.
Yeah, he looked like he looked away before he decided to make the catch and the throw. Got to always make the catch first on those situations. Let's see if Durham can work around this. First pitch in there for ball 1 to Aiden Key.
No doubt some nerves may come into play. I know I'd have been nervous out there, big spot like that. Just get that 3rd out for your team. He'll be all right, though. He'll come back from it.
Just a sophomore, and he's learning every day. Ground ball, that'll go foul down the right field line.
Yeah, great thing about baseball is always the next play. There's always the next game.
The thing is, though, you get Brady out here working. You give him some reps in game. If you need him down the line for the rest of district and potentially playoffs, as that pitch is fouled straight off of, looked like it hit the ground first and then hit Key. But you get these young guys coming in like Brady, Nieto, and you also got Taylor out in right field and Parker Jr. at first. It can really go a long way for not only this season but in seasons to come.
He's already showed me something. We haven't been able to really get bunts down very well, and he got that bunt down perfectly to begin to kick off that inning.
That was a tremendous pitch by Durham. It looked good, but umpire calling it a ball, so it's 2-2 now. Ooh, that was a great pitch. Got Key buckled on that one. See if he throws it again here. 2-2. Fastball fouled off by Key. That might be more retrievable as it goes into the parking lot. See some kids going after that one.
Well, that one they could actually get to. It's not someone's backyard. May go off someone's windshield out there.
Breaking pitch is fouled off. A good one. Another one.
Yeah, I want to go back to that with Van Brady. He's the one that really kicked off the scoring on the top of the 4th, bunting the runner over, bunting the second runner on second over, able to get him in to start the scoring spree there in the top of the fourth. And like I said, I haven't seen many of our Huntsville batters get a bunt down, and Van Brady was able to do that.
Runner goes. He has to throw down the second. Did he get on the tag? No, he did not. Great catch and attempt at the tag by Langley.
He almost got that tag on the backside before sliding in there was McMichael.
It's full count now. That pitch was ball 3. Durham now working with the runner on second. Full count pitch, 2 outs. Pitch to Key. Fly ball popped up right behind Sanders. Battens, though, moving in on it. He has it. Let's see, get it? Yeah, he did get it for the catch. Thought he lost it there for a moment, but he was on it all the way for out number 3. Dragons able to get a runner on an error, but leave him stranded. Still 9-2 Huntsville Hornets. We now head to the top of the 5th inning as we are starting to get this winded down. Let's see if the Hornets can pack on some more runs to try to get into run rule territory. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
New pitcher for the Nacogdoches Dragons as Jones's night is over with. Coming in, another right-handed pitcher, number 14, Cole Wyndham.
Yeah, your line for Jones, 4 innings pitched, faced 25 batters, hits 8 runs, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. And so the guys had a time on him today before Wyndham gets in here.
Van Brady will lead off this top of the 5th inning, looking to try to get some more runs going here, the Hornets are. First pitch, fly ball to right field. Matthews is moving in on it. He'll make the catch for out number 1, first pitch from Wyndham.
Get 3 runs here and then hold them in the bottom of the 5th, and this game will be over early. As the Hornets, you would not mind that at all.
Next up for Huntsville, number 28.
Parker Jr. now steps in with 1 out, the 9-hole hitter. Got an RBI single his last time up. Part of that barrage back in the 3rd inning, that 5-run 4th inning rather. Foul tip to the backstop.
Yeah, getting up there ready to swing is Brian Parker Jr. Feeling it after the last time up, able to get the runner in after Van Brady bunted Taylor over to start that scoring barrage in the 4th.
Parker Jr. watches that break hit pitch dive below below the strike zone. 1-1.
Then if you miss the top of the 4th and got some runs in, then their bases clearing triple by Molness.
Another foul tip to the backstop. It's 1-2.
Each part of the lineup doing their job when they need to the most. Up and down the lineup, 1 through 9, doing what they need to do to get these runs on the board.
Sun is setting here in Nacogdoches, Texas, 2 hours outside of Huntsville. 1-2. Another foul ball to the backstop.
Hanging in there with it is Brian Parker Jr. fouling off those pitches.
Go, Brian.
I like the fight right here.
Brian stepping back in. Wyndham working from the windup. Time is called by Parker Jr.
Good job by Parker. Brian Parker Jr. Make sure that he's in the right mindset to get this 1-2 pitch.
1-2 from Wyndham. It bounces before home plate for ball 2. Count evened up.
Tell you what, if he could put a little late swing on it, man, they've got him shifted over. Second, the shortstop is playing just about even on the other side of the bag there.
Yeah.
Late swing puts it right between second and short, short and third.
2-2. Another foul ball. Good battle brewing right here between Wyndham and Parker Jr. That's a good sign to see from a hitter like Parker Jr., who has struggled all district play, but if he's battling and just getting these pitchers to work, you'll take that. 2-2 from Wyndham. Low and inside for ball 3. Full count.
Yeah, just seeing more pitches, man. That's what you want to do. You want that pitcher throwing more and more pitches. You're trying to just dial them up. You're getting the arm angle. You're getting a feel for that pitcher. The more pitches you see, the more opportunities you have to read a pitch or to read it where it's coming off of his hands, be able to drive it somewhere.
Full count. Popped up. And it's looking at it, but it will go out of play over the Nacogdoches dugout.
Yeah, making Wyndham work here is Brian Parker Jr.
Believe that's now already 11 pitches total. Am I right?
Nine. Eight to Brian Parker Jr.
Yeah, it's 8 to Parker Jr. Just a great battle brewing up here. The payoff pitch from Wyndham. Another foul ball.
Goodness sakes. A couple of those finally is able to add to the Canes. A lot of the other ones kept in the ballpark.
I think the announcer failed on announcing that.
They may be out of Canes at this point in time. As many foul balls as hit, they may be all out of chicken.
Another payoff pitch. High for ball 4. A 10-pitch battle ends in a full count walk for Brian Parker Jr.
Goodness, that was a great battle right there by Brian Parker Jr.
Next up for the Hornets.
Fouling off some pitches to see the next one, and once again, you're handing it over to the top of your lineup.
And the home plate umpire talking something over with head coach Jennings. I guess it's just a lineup issue they have to get sorted out, but everything seems all good, ready to go. Jackson Batten now steps in, has reached base all 3 times on the night, a single and 2 straight walks. Really making a case for staying up in that leadoff spot.
Yeah, it's going to up that on-base percentage
quite a bit. Wyndham's first pitch to Batten. Breaker in there for a strike.
Good pitch right there by Wyndham. Dropping that in there in the strike zone.
Looking back at Parker Jr. at first is Wyndham. Pitch. Chopper. Wyndham able to get it. Throw on the second. Didn't step on the bag. He didn't step on the bag.
Nope, did not. Tried to do the ghost tag over the bag. Umpire, or he was watching, second base umpire watching right there. Called him safe. Unable to get the throw across there. 2 runners on the base for Doris.
Man, you don't see that every day. That'll go down as a fielder's choice for Batten. Since Wyndham threw on back to second. So runners at first and second now with 1 out for Gage Doris. First pitch to Doris is high for ball 1.
Yeah, Wyndham's wanting to be careful here with Doris already putting on a show here for 3 for 3 for the day.
We got it all here on the night on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. First, next pitch to Doris. Grounder goes foul.
Yeah, this is a night that Doris definitely needed get back on track for this young man. Lighten it up right now as your left-handed DH hitter. Would not mind adding another hit to his tally and an RBI.
It's 1-1, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Pickoff throw to second. It's going to be wild. Parker Jr. is going to hold up, though, as Bland backed it up. just wild.
Nobody there. center fielder was backing it up to keep Brian Parker Jr. having a little laugh there.
Batten does have the speed to get there, but Parker Jr. just didn't want to get thrown out and waste this inning. Next pitch. Swing and a miss on that breaker. Might have hung up there a little too long, but gets by Doris's back.
Yeah, just got swung under it, stayed above his bat there. Still got runners on, 1 out. You can do some damage right here if you're Doris.
Wyndham's 1-2 to Doris. High and away. Good eye.
Yeah, 2-2 count here. Doris battling just like Parker did. Staying in this count. Looking to drive the ball.
2-2. Doris fouls that one off.
Raising Cane.
Oh, they must have got some more chicken. I'm surprised Raising Cane's hadn't called him yet and said, no, we're out.
More of a Chick-fil-A guy myself.
I like both. I'm a fan of both.
Doris stepping back in. The left-handed hitter facing Wyndham. Batting on first. Parker Jr. at second. Wyndham goes. Ground ball to second. Dearborn hands it off to second for the forced out. Doris able to get there safely, though, at first. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs.
Next up for the Hornets, number 33.
They really made Wyndham work this inning, though, to say the least. 19 pitches already.
19 pitches into it. You got Cooper Molness getting the bases clearing triple in the top of the 4th. Up now at bat with a runner on third, 2 outs. Hit it in the gap again. Doris would be scoring from first. You got center, quite a bit gap between center and left field. Cooper hit it right towards that dragon. The dragon, get it all the way to the fence, get him a couple more RBIs.
See what Molness can do here. Wyndham steps off the plate.
Coop's feeling it. I know he would love to add another one.
No, for
Going
sure.
2 for 3 for the day.
Time is called by Molness. Checking in on Lady Hornet softball. They're still down. It's 5-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning, so the Lady Hornets are down to their last 3 outs in Dayton, Texas. Wyndham taking his time. Pitches. Liner in the left center field. That's going into the gap. It does. Blando able to cut it off. Doris trying to hustle on the third. Sliding in. Is it in time? It is not in time. It's going to be an RBI double for Cooper Molness. He has 4 on the night.
This is just feeling it right now. You got runners on the bases, and that's going to be trouble for the Nacogdoches Dragons. First, the dugout over there cheering on some of our guys coming in.
And Bland has some incredible speed in center field.
Yeah, this is Nieto's chance here to drive these 2 runs in.
Yeah, it's a good spot right here. 2 runs put the Hornets up 10. And if they can shut the Dragons in the bottom of the 5th inning, it'll be game over via the run rule. Nieto waiting on Wyndham. Up the middle, is going to get past. Yes, it will for a base hit. Doris sees it on the home. Mona's hustling on the home plate, and he scores. Nieto going on the second, not in time. 12-2 Hornets.
Look at that kid go. Look at that young man, freshman, driving it to center field, just over the bag at second base. 2 runners on, 2 runners in. 3 spot on the board for your Huntsville Hornets. Now looking 12-2. Nieto coming into the dugout. Little slam dunk, fist bump. Way to go, young man.
And Johnny Waddell will now head on the second to courtesy run for the catcher in Nieto. And Waddell has some great speed. Let's see if Sanders can put the ball in play and cause some more chaos and get more runs on the board. Wyndham looking back at second. The pitch. Liner in the right center field is going to get down in the gap. It will for a base hit. Waddell will ease on the home. Sanders will slide in the second. 13-2.
Look at
Huntsville
that.
Hornets.
Look at that for Collin Sanders, young man coming into the game, able to drive that one and get another run in. Johnny Waddell getting to score for his Hornets. Look at that, getting a cheer on the young man there. It's an all skate today right here for our Huntsville Hornets, all of them getting in the action. Exactly what you want from the offense of your Huntsville Hornets going into the last 4 games of district play.
Nolan Hunt will now step in. He'll be pinch hitting for Luke Durham. He'll be looking to get some looks right here. That might do it for Durham tonight. Let's see. First pitch to Nolan is over the plate for a strike on the breaker.
Yeah, Hunt here. Chance for him to get into the hit party as well.
It's now 9 hits for the Hornets. Dragons helping them out with 3 errors of their own.
I think we've got more than that, though. They're not keeping up with the hits too much there.
Let's see. What do you got there, BJ?
Total hits for us.
You got to scroll 11.
Yeah, we got 11. Figured they were off a couple.
Hunt wasn't able to hold off on that slider. It's now 0-2.
Yeah, we were 8 before this inning started and already missing one. Had 2 base hits to kind of start this. Because Cooper's was definitely hit, Nieto's was definitely a hit.
0-2 to Hunt. He watches that one go by this time as it bounces before home plate, 1-2. Are you a reliable scorekeeper, BJ?
Pretty reliable, yeah. I may have missed 1 or 2.
I know you're my broadcast partner and all, and I should trust you, but I just want to make sure you're confident in yourself.
Sometimes some of the errors, maybe not.
1-2 to Hunt. Just outside for ball 2. Good eye. Looked like a good call by the home plate umpire as Dora had to frame it up. He didn't argue with the umpire this time around. The 13 runs are the most that the Hornets have scored in district play so far this season. 2-2. Hunt, liner in the right field. I'll get down for a base hit. Sanders will hold up at third, but Nolan Hunt coming in with a pinch hit single.
That's right, joining the hit party there by Hunt. That is good to see. Schweitzer coming up. Hopefully he can get the same thing to happen for him as well. Tell you, this is such a good kid right here. Nathan Schweitzer, gotten to watch him grow up, and that's Matthew's brother. If you don't know Matthew, but Nathan, such a great big brother, such a great kid. Love for him to get a hit here too.
Schweitzer now steps in, looking to join the hit party. Pitch from Wyndham, swing and a miss.
Yeah, I got an RBI just waiting out there for him on third base. I'm sitting here as a Hornet fan just trying to will it to happen.
I did see Durham have a glove, so he might be going back out there. Going out there, rather. 0-1 to Schweitzer. Swing and a miss. This has been quite a long inning, and Wyndham has thrown 29.
29 pitches. Come on, Nathan.
Nathan waiting on Wyndham to get ready. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Pitch. Foul straight back to the netting.
There we go. Way to hang in there, kid. Trying to get a touch, a feel. Able to feel it hit right off your bat there. Now you come back. Got to watch it. He may try to put it out there to see if he'll chase it. But he may be ready to just get out of this inning, too, and just put one right down the middle.
Pitch from Wyndham. Breaking pitch in there for a called strike. Good pitch by Wyndham. But the Hornets able to put 4 more runs on the board. They are up 13-2. Durham's going back out there. Hornets have an opportunity to run rule the Dragons once again. We'll be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Bland will lead off for the Nacogdoches Dragons. Luke Durham is back out there on the bump. First pitch in there for a strike.
Good pitch there by Durham. They've done a good job on Bland. I know Coach was talking about the show that Bland's they have to watch out for. 0-2 on the day there, so they've kept him in check.
0-1. High for ball one. Folks, just want to thank some of our wonderful sponsors. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. Next pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2.
So what do you want to see here by Durham finishing out this game right now? I got him at 76 pitches, but he's feeling it now.
Next pitch, high, 2-2. Durham's 2-2. Liner past the diving Sanders into left field for a base hit. Bland gets the Nacogdoches Dragons start off strong.
Yeah, only the third hit of the night there. Bland kept him in check for the first two at-bats, unable to do so. That was just a hard line drive. Hit to just over your third baseman's head into left field.
McMichael Lockett now steps in. He'll be pinch hitting. Bland goes on a run. First pitch is in there for a strike. Throw is way high from Nieto, but Brady able to get there and back it up.
Great back up there, just standing there ready to receive that one.
Bland's now over at second on the stolen base, showcasing his speed. 0-1. Just a bit outside.
Yeah, as the Hornets, you can give up one run and still keep the run rule intact. One run doesn't hurt you.
Next pitch. Inside, nearly hit Lockett on the legs for ball two.
This type of game and this type of momentum, if you're the Hornets, you definitely want to end it here in the bottom of the fifth. You don't want to give them a chance to extend it and go to another inning and tax your staff, your pitching staff too.
Next pitch, just a bit low for ball three. 3-1 now.
You want to be able to keep everyone fully rested and available for your Friday's game.
And I see Colton Gilbert throwing around over there. 3-1. Ground ball to Durham, and he'll just underhand it on to first to Parker Jr. in time. Bland will head on to third. Got a little confused. I thought it was a foul. I thought it may have hit off of Lockett at first, but it was a fair play. So
that was the
next up for the Dragons, number 8, Hudson Dial.
That was Coach wanting to tell him, hey, you could just run it over there and toss it. You don't have to chance overthrowing first baseman. I think they were giving him a little bit over there, telling him good job, way to listen to Coach.
Dial now steps in after Lockett in there for a strike from Durham. Folks, just want to also thank another one of our wonderful sponsors, Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care, and unmatched customer service. 0-1 from Durham. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging on that
Pulled
breaker.
the string on that one. Had him off balance, swinging at it. Luke getting ahead in the count, 0-2. Now looking to put him away.
Lands at third. Next pitch. Grounder, chopped foul to Nacogdoches dugout.
Another good pitch there. Dial just did just enough to get a bat on that one.
Oh and 2, high and in.
Little chin music close to that one.
Good call out. I assume it's Shawn Michaels WWE reference you're making there.
Shawn Michaels, little chin music, sweet chin music.
1-2 pitch, swung on a miss in the turf. Nieto sliding on the knees, but the throw goes into the outfield. Bland will ease on the home to score. It was a strikeout by Durham, but Dial able to go on to first after the drop, strike 3. Bland getting it to 10 runs, the deficit between the Hornets and the Dragons.
Next up for the Dragons, number 7, Cade Godfrey.
Wanted to try to get a clean inning, but can't have everything. But Mercy run will still in play outside on that first pitch.
Yeah, and you just want to get these 2 outs, so you're just limiting the amount of pressure too that you're putting on your staff.
1-0. Fly ball to right center field. Molness is in on it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, exactly what you ordered up there, a fly ball to Molness. Going to come over there and get it. Wind has died down, so not much of a factor there on that one. Easy fly ball for Cooper to get to and get that second out and keep the runner right there at first.
It's like it's going to be, I believe that's that's Connor Brady up there. Nope, that is not.
Yeah, it is.
That is Brady, okay. Got a little confused there. I was like, why is he walking away? 1-0. Popped up. There it is. Lost it for a moment. That was more retrievable.
That one will stay in. Someone got canes on that one and didn't end up in the backyard. Yeah, Canes is getting some free shout-outs on our broadcast here, too.
Oh, yeah. 1-1. Another one, but that's not retrievable. 1-2.
All right, finish it up here, Luke.
Yep, Nacogdoches on a run rule technicality down to their final strike. 2-2 pitch from Durham. Swing and a miss. Blocked by Nieto onto the turf. Those on the first in time, and that is the ball game. Hornets getting back into the win column as they take the win on the night via the run rule in 5 innings, 13-3.
Great job there by your Hornets. Gave up 1 there in the bottom of the 5th, but you didn't put too much pressure on your defense. Able to wrap up that game here in Nacogdoches. Getting done a little bit early, being able to send your guys home early and get rested for a big game on Friday.
Yep, and well, we're now going to step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have the post-game show wrap-up coming your way here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Your Hornets are victorious, 13-3. We'll be right back in just a few moments.
Have a good night.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third, headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Regan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Hi, I'm Regan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third, headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Regan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, this is the Hornets Baseball Postgame Wrap-Up with stats and analysis of tonight's game. Let's return to the field with Collin, Neill, BJ McMichael, and head coach Justin Jennings.
Welcome back, folks. Don't know what's wrong with our camera, but it doesn't stop us, ladies and gentlemen. Joining me, alongside me and BJ, is going to be Gage Doris. Got that 2-run shot that just propelled the offense to getting them the run rule victory, 13-2 over the Dragons. Gage, just your thoughts on the performance tonight?
No, it was awesome. Luke pitched really good, and we played great defense. Our offense got hot. We hadn't been hot the past couple games, but we got hot. Our defense was good, our pitching was good, and our offense clicked today. So.
And you moved down to the 2-hole. You've been leading off the entire district play. What was the mindset heading into the game? Nothing changed.
No, nothing. Just get a good pitch hit. Just kind of relax. I was a little tense the past couple games. Just relax, and it worked out for me this game.
Well, you did get a good pitch to hit.
Yeah,
just walk us through that, man.
No, I just ready for. I was just sitting on a good pitch to hit. He threw a curveball in, and I just hit his hard. I was thinking about hit the ball hard, and worked out for me.
It went pretty far, man. I mean, even if it may have cleared the scoreboard if it was just a bit more to the left, but you got it over, and Gage, the team has been obviously struggling. I mean, 4 straight losses to, three straight losses actually to Lufkin, K Park twice, but y'all just came back and y'all scored 13 runs on the road against Nac. And this has been a team that, I mean, Huntsville has played quite close over the last couple of years since they've been in the same district together. What does it mean for you and your guys to go out there and score those runs?
No, it was good. We just need to take one game at a time. That's what we've been doing, and we still got Friday. We still got 2 games next week. You know, still got to make a playoff run, so we got to get over this game and be ready for Friday.
All right, Gage, before I let you go, my man, BJ, I forgot about you. You want to ask some questions? Yeah, sure.
Hey, talk to us a little bit about the bottom of the lineup, setting the table for you guys, because they seem to do that all night for you, give you guys extended bats. Tell us about some of those 7, 8, 9 hitters tonight and how they set things up for you.
Oh yeah, there's a battle. They had grade ABs, fouled pitches off. Really set the table for us for our 1, 2, 3 to come up and hit the ball hard.
Well, Gage, before I let you go, anybody want to give a shout out on tonight that could be watching, listening in?
My dad couldn't make it, and my grandparents are at home. That's it.
All right, Gage. Well, hey, good job out there, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. That was Gage Joris joining us on the outside of the field, if you rather. But great game from him. Great game from the guys. They were able to get the job done on the night. And BJ, just your thoughts on this game.
Oh man, it was just great. This is the game we wanted, right? Our guys coming in here to Dragon Field, and this is the game we wanted them to have, right? The next 2 games, this game and the next game, to win against Nacogdoches, it puts you in control of your own destiny, right? You're in the driver's seat on making at least the 4th, but you're moving up to 3rd or 2nd. And so these guys, you can tell they're on in it for each other.
Oh, yeah.
Even Brian Parker, I'm thinking Brian Parker Jr. getting a stolen base. They're all just, cheering for him. Van Brady getting the bunt and getting the runner over to 3rd. Cooper Molness getting a base-clearing triple. Gage, which he did get his home run ball back.
Yeah, and Cooper was just one off from the cycle. I mean, he is standing there behind.
Boy, one off from the cycle, man. If he had one more at bat, he could have gotten to try to go for the cycle. Ready to hit that bases-clearing triple.
Hey, hit the weight room, all right?
Well, these kids, you just love cheering for them, and that's the thing.
And you say this is the win that they want, and you're exactly right. They struggled over the past 3 games, and they're in this hole now in district play. Now I don't know exactly what's going on at Porter at K Park. What needs to happen is K Park beating Porter on the night for a chance for the Hornets to get on the 2nd place. There's Lufkin facing Dayton, but I can't get a game changer on there to save my life. And let's see. But BJ, just any final thoughts before we get on out of here?
Just excited about the offense clicking tonight at all. From 1 to 9, each hitter doing their job. We talked about 7, 8, 9 hitters setting the table for your 1, 2, 3 hitters. You're just those getting, when they're called to bunt, getting the bunt down, hit and run, moving runners around, taking advantage. Coach was talking about they left 20 runners on base over the last 3 games. Getting those guys in. They didn't just leave runners stranded on base. They did what they needed to do to get the runs in. And so when your offense is clicking like that, yeah, you can have some miscues out there on defense because your offense is going to make up for it. So these guys, I just think all around cheering for each other. One of my favorite things is to see them. Someone does something good in the field or someone does something good at bat, and these guys are for each other in the dugout. And so that's going to carry you into the playoffs. That's going to carry you further when you just gain these team wins. And that's what today was. It was a team win with Luke having a great day on the mound as well. So, pitching a 3-hitter, I think, and a complete game, 5-inning game, saving also your bullpen for that game on Friday too.
Yeah, and you're saving the bullpen, but the Hornets will throw out Collin Sanders out there on Friday night. Mm-hmm. Can't forget the hat, man. But they will throw Collin out there, and that's someone that Nacogdoches hasn't seen at all this season. So it is going to be an interesting game out there at Cape Bar Ross Field. So be sure you can find a way to get on out there on Friday night. First pitch at 6 p.m. Just want to thank everyone that made this broadcast possible. Carlos Zimmerman, the KSAM case out there at KSAM, helping us out, getting this equipment set up for us, and getting everything set up for us. I want to thank all of our wonderful sponsors, Affordable Plumbing Incorporated. Just helping us out. There's the paper I've been looking for. All right, there we go. Affordable Plumbing Incorporated, Northside Baptist Church, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and Texpress Urgent Care. And if you do want to go out there and watch the Huntsville Hornets play, you can just go on to the HornetNation.org website for all schedule information on all Huntsville High School sports and more. Be sure you visit HornetNation.org for more details. Be sure you follow KSAM Sports on Facebook, KSAM on Twitter, and while you're still on Twitter, Huntsville Hornet Baseball and Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball on there as well. For BJ McMichael, I'm Collin Neill saying so long for now. We'll see you Friday night as the Huntsville Hornets will take on the Nacogdoches Dragons. Final score from Nacogdoches, Texas, 13 for Huntsville Hornets, Nacogdoches Dragons 3. God bless. Good night from Nacogdoches. Again, we'll see you Friday.
This has been a presentation of Huntsville Hornet Baseball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. No portion of this broadcast may be reused or retransmitted in any form without the expressed written consent of Huntsville High School Athletics, our broadcast partners, or 101.7 KSAM. On behalf of Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael and our sponsors, thank you for watching and good night. We are the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Sting 'em, Hornets.